Transferring to a UC or CSU? IGETC can help. Hello and welcome to the School Counseling Life channel where we dive into the world of school counseling. I'm your host, Mr. Jones. Today we are reviewing the Intersegmental General Education Transfer Curriculum, or what everyone else calls it, IGETC. The IGETC form can be found by Googling IGETC Form 2019-2020 and then your school's name. Today we're going to be looking at LA City College. And this is going to be LA City College's 2019-2020 IGETC form. It's very important to note that some schools do not have the 2019-2020, and your school might only have 2017-2018, but definitely use the most recent one, and hopefully your school will come out with the 2019-2020, so that way you can make sure that you're taking the correct classes if you don't have time to see your school counselor. Students who are attending a California community college will use this form to assist in finding the classes they need to transfer to a four-year university. This form is especially helpful if you are unsure about your college major and want to at least be taking the general education classes to keep you on track to finish in 2 years and then transfer in as a junior to that four-year university that you want to attend. So today we're going to be looking Area 1, English Communication. So this is pretty similar to the Cal State form that we saw before. And there's going to be English 101. And then in your Group 1B, Critical Thinking, you have some choices. So you can choose Comm Studies 105, English 102, 103, or Philosophy 5. It's going to be up to you. Then looking towards Group 1C, Oral Communication, this is a CSU only. So this form has CSU only and UC only requirements in it. And you're going to have to look at that to decide, well, do I want to apply to only CSUs? Do I want to apply to CSUs and UCs? Or do I want to only apply to UCs? And depending on that is going to depend on how you fill out this form. For those of you that are only planning to apply to a CSU for whatever reason, maybe that school has your program that you really want, then you can look at the CSU transfer form that we did in a separate video. Moving on, you're going to have Area 2, your math, and you're going to need at least one class in here. In Area 3, Arts and Humanities, you're going to have to take at least one arts class and one humanities class, and then you're going to have to take a third class. Make sure when you're looking at this form for your school that you check every one of these. It says select 3 courses. Also, if we look right here, if you're on semester units, you need 9 semester units from this category. And if you're on quarter units, you need at least 12 quarter units in this category. Now, moving on, we're going to go to social and behavioral sciences. And you're going to need to select 3 courses from below from at least 2 different disciplines, meaning you can't just choose only history for all 3 of your classes in here. That's what they mean by that. And then in this area specifically, when you look towards getting your CSU graduation requirement at the bottom, you're going to be able to take a political science class, a history class, and then fulfill 2 classes from in this area 4, also at the bottom here in your American institutions requirement. And that's only for CSUs. So now we can look and see, okay, that's only for CSUs if I'm really considering the CSU. But if I'm considering only UC, then I need to look down here at Area 6, language other than English. Satisfactory complete level 2 or higher of any of the following foreign language classes. So if you're not good at a language besides English, but you do want to go to a UC, then you're going to have to really buckle down and learn another language. Or satisfactorily complete 2 years of high school coursework in a LOTE with a grade of C- or better by end of second year. So what that means is that you needed to complete those 2 consecutive years of high school coursework to fulfill this requirement. So if you've done that, then you're looking pretty good. Just like every video, make sure you're consulting with your counselor. These videos are to help you guys start advocating for yourselves as students, but also you want to make sure that you do talk to your counselor and say, I watch these videos on IGETC and CSU Transfer Form. I've started to fill out my own. Is this correct? Definitely want to ask them every time. And moving on, there's an FAQs for the Los Angeles City College IGETC. So you want to make sure that you look through this because as you can see, there's a few FAQs that I found that were pretty important, saying like, what are the minimum UC transfer eligibility requirements for junior level transfer students, minimum admission requirements, 60 UC transferable units, 2.4 cumulative GPA. That's where that GPA comes in. And if you're like kind of nervous about your classes, definitely check out the video on Rate My Professor because that's going to help you find the right classes. And no more than 14 semester units taken pass/no pass. So they want you to take classes that give you the coursework letter. So either A through F as your letter grade, but obviously we can only get C's or higher. And then 7 UC transferable GE courses as follows. For this, you can definitely look through whatever your school's FAQs are on the IGETC and learn exactly what requirements are needed for you to transfer. Because if you have a major such as nursing or engineering, there's going to be even more classes that you need specific to your major while you're going to your community college. So definitely check that out and look it up, because a lot of students might say, well, I didn't know what I wanted to major in, so I did the IGETC, but now I want to be an engineer and I didn't take any of my engineering classes. So then you're stuck at school for at least another year. And I don't want you guys to get stuck there. If you have any questions or comments about this video, please leave them below. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and have a great night.